It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio with KNYN 99.1 FM. Evanston Red Devil Sports is brought to you by Natrona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uintah County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College and Uintah BOCES Number 1. Ready. Mountain West Business Solutions, the University of Wyoming, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankum, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, the Come On In Casper, and by Dr. Todd Hoover. And now it's time to sit back and relax as we take you to the action with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elin Olive.
Welcome inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we are stationed here courtside at Casper College as the Natrona County Mustangs will take on the Jackson Broncos. I'm Aaron Poling. Thank you for joining us on a special presentation of Jackson basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio back in Teton County. As when we come back, we will set the scene for today's action as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Jackson basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uintah BOCES Number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
At the Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston, we understand that breakfast matters. That's why every room reservation includes a full complimentary breakfast. Delicious, quality food prepared and served by an amazing staff. Start your day the right way with breakfast at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Quality, delicious food and excellent service every time, because breakfast matters.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garter's Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we are in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Jackson basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as tuned in to KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio as the Natrona County Mustangs will take on the Jackson Bronx. Jackson, the 1 seed out of the West, the Mustangs, the 4 seed out of the East, as it's going to be a little bit of an interesting dynamic, I think, with the crowd here today, because technically Jackson is considered the home team, but Natrona County is right down the road from Casper College, so I got to imagine a lot of the Natrona County faithful will be here. Despite it being a 9 o'clock start time, we got about 16 minutes till the opening tip. These two teams out on the floor starting to warm up, as when we come back, we'll have our pregame slice for you. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today, 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
Water testing, community enhancement grants, seedling trees and wildflowers, classroom lessons and specialty workshops, composting and conservation of water and soil. The Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve Uintah County residents. Visit our website today, uintahcountycd.com.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want, with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uintah Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uintah Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uintah Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we are in the middle of our Cazin's Ace pregame show. This next segment is brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, your keys to today's matchup. But first, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. And the keys to today's matchup, first, for the Bronx, got to get off the bus, man. It's been a long travel to get here. As for the Natrona County Mustangs, I'm sure most of them slept in their own beds, and they were close by, able to travel to the game quickly, where the Bronx, they've had to travel all the way across the state here to Casper. So get off the bus, get your legs going, and get them going as early as possible. It's not an easy thing to do, especially after the long travel. Not sure if they came down the night before or came down today, but I imagine with the 9 p.m. game, they probably came down today. But for the Bronx, get your legs going. Also, defensively, you have to watch out for number one. That's Colton Rogers, leads the team with 15.1 points per game. Also averages 4.4 assists per game, is the engine that makes this Mustangs offense run. Keys for the Mustangs, you have to stop a couple of different Bronx, as Andrew Hanna technically leads the team 16.6 points per game with 10.6 rebounds as he averages a double-double. Seth Brunner comes in at 14.8. Mason Borchardt has 12.7 points per game. So quite the three-headed monster in the starting lineup for the Bronx, as you add in Gavin Keelan, who's at 9.7. That's nearly 4 starters in double figures for the Bronx. And really the key to this game is that you have to get the defense ready to go. Natrona averages 57.4 points per game. Jackson averages 54. Jackson allows 53.5. Natrona allows 50.3, as the matchups are going to be interesting as the teams continue to warm up. We're just under 7 minutes away from opening tip. When we come back, we'll have more from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as you're tuned into it. First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ 95 at Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Natrona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Natrona Valley, member NCUA, natronavalley.com.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Let's meet these starting lineups for today's action, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Let's start with the visiting Natrona Mustangs, as it'll be Jale Reyes, number 0. Number 1, Colton Rogers. Number 4, Nevin Coleman. Number 20, Rogan Potter. And number 24, Connor White. For the homestanding Jackson Bronx, number 1, Seb Brunner. Number 5, AJ Fowler. Number 21, Andrew Hanna. Number 23, Mason Borchardt. And number 24, Gavin Keelan, as those are the starting lineups for today's action. We are about a minute 40 away from tip-off, as we are just moments away from the in-house starting lineups. But for today's action, one thing that I have noticed is that a lot of teams so far today, they have really lengthened their range, and for some teams, not necessarily a good thing, but the college three-point line on this floor, I think, is throwing some teams off. Let's look for that to start the game, as these kids obviously have the range to shoot the shot, but it's just a little bit different when you take those extra 2 steps back and launch a 3. I also noticed this last week in the Utah 1A state in the 1A state tournament, as a lot of kids were firing from behind the college three-point line. As you see that three-point line, and usually you're used to just one three-point line on the floor, so you assume that is the one to shoot from. And I think that kind of, I don't want to say plays an optical illusion, but I think sometimes the spacing on the floor, players will get a little more spread out, which is good for spacing of the offense, but for the three-point shot, it puts an extra 2 feet to each shot, which a lot of kids can make that. Some of them can't. We'll see how that plays in, but we're about 30 seconds away from starting lineups when we come back. Actually, we're going to keep it right here. Go to our live cam, as this matchup is brought to you by Heritage Auto of Evanston, Les Schwab Plains Tires, and of course, First Bank of Wyoming. Without them, none of this is possible. We want to thank everyone back in Jackson tuning in, listening on KZ95, and also we want to thank everyone watching online at mylocalradio.com. This is all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, as we are just around the corner from the starting lineups. We are going to turn it over to the public address announcer. Those are the starting lineups for the Natrona County Mustangs. Now, starting lineups for the Jackson Hole Bronx. Those are your starting lineups for today's contest. Let's go over them again. First, for Natrona County, number 0, Jael Reyes. Number 1, Jael Reyes. Colton Rogers, number 1. Number 4, Nevin Coleman. Number 20, Rogan Potter. And number 24, Connor White. For Jackson Hole, number 1, Seb Brunner. Number 5, AJ Fowler. Number 21, Andrew Hanna. Number 23, Mason Borchardt. And number 24, Gavin Keelan, as we are just moments away from the opening tip. as the officials are in position. One final whistle as allow me to welcome both these teams into the 2024 4A Wyoming State Basketball Tournament, as this is for the state championship. Brunner has the ball first. Bronx on the attack, wearing their home white uniforms, black stripe down the side. Jackson across the front. Top of the key, this is Keelan. Stops, dribbles, finds Brunner. Natrona County wearing their road black uniforms, white stripe with the orange trim, as Brunner dribbles on the right wing, drives baseline, fires, finds a man in Borchardt. They continue to work at top of the key to Keelan. You'll hand to Brunner as 7:25 left to go. Still looking for our first shot of the game. Brunner inside to Hannah. Turns up and under move. Left hand hook shot, no good, as Reyes comes away with the rebound. He pushes it on the wing to Rogers down the right wing. Right hand layup is good, as Natrona County on top 2-0 early. They're going to press as Brunner has it. Works it on the wing to Fowler. Couple of pump fakes back to Brunner. As a pass stolen, as that was Coleman who got his hands to it. He lays it up off glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Bronx as Borchardt came back. An offensive foul will be called against Borchardt as he got that elbow high. 6:48 to go in the first quarter. 2-0 Mustangs over the Bronx. Reyes will inbound to the right of the Mustang offensive hoop. Lobs it, top the key to Rogers to go immediately inside to White. Works against Hannah, a couple of pump fakes, left-hand hook shot, no good. Rebound battled for back into the hands of White as the Mustangs will reset the offense, as this is Potter. You'll find Reyes, top of the keys. He stands just outside of the jump ball circle. Works it right wing for Potter. They go into the corner for Rogers. He has the only 2 points in this game so far. Inside, they go to White as he tries to back down. Hannah turns, left-handed floater is good. 4-0 Mustangs early as they're going to bring the press. Fowler back to Brunner. Fowler on the right wing. Goes down the same side to Borchardt as the Bronx break the press. Nice drive there from Keelan. Can't get it to go. Hannah gets the rebound. Has it poked away right into the hands of Keelan as he floats it off glass. No good. Rebound pulled in by Fowler. Couple of offensive boards for the Bronx. Pull-up jumper there from Borchardt is good as he hits the 15-footer on the left wing. 4-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 5:44 to go in the first quarter. It's Rogers on the wing to Potter. He drives right into the lane. Floats it top the key to Reyes. Gets a screen, couple of dribbles. Hands it back to Potter as he'll get a screen. Finds Rogers, top of the key, fakes the shot. Crosses over into the lane, up and under move. Good defense there from Keelan to keep the ball in his hands. Here comes Potter down the lane. Finds Reyes, top of the key. One dribble, pull up three on the way. Short, rebound battled for into the hands of Hannah as he's able to pull away the rebound. Here comes Brunner up the floor. 5:04 to go in the first quarter. 4-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. They work it to Borchardt, right corner. Back to the top of the key for Brunner. Natrona County in man-to-man defense. So they work it to Keelan. Top of the key, gets a screen. Pulls up from the elbow, fires away. That's good. As Keelan buries the 15-foot jumper, ties us at 4 with 4:39 left to go. Reyes stops the free throw line, hands to White. He pulls up from the elbow. His shot short. Good defense there by Hannah. Here comes Brunner down the left wing. Bronx with the basketball. Crosses over top the key, couple behind the back, dribbles, finds Keelan, his three-pointer off. Rebound pulled in by Coleman as he tried to poke it ahead to himself to get a fast break with himself, unable to do so. Instead, he'll slow it down, wait for a teammate to catch up as he finds Rogers. Right wing, this is Potter. Back to Rogers, top of the key. Drives right into the lane, uses his length to lay it in, and one. Colton Rogers going to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play as he did a tremendous job using his body to ward off the defender and lay it in, as Borchardt will be called. Or excuse me, I take that back. That'll be Keelan who's called for the foul. But he used his length, he used the body to protect, and was able to reach around the right side of the rim, lay it in with the right hand. Free throw is off. 6-4 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 3:55 to go in the first quarter. Pass is deflected out of bounds as there was a collision. It'll be Bronx basketball, as they call incidental contact, as that was Borchardt and Reyes who collided going after the ball. Reyes touched it last. It will be Bronx basketball, as Borchardt will inbound right in front of the Natrona County bench. Finds Brunner top the key. He stops into the right corner for Borchardt. Top the key, Brunner, three on the way. He's no good. Rebound pulled in by Coleman. Stripped away from him, but Reyes is there to clean it up for the Mustangs. Here they come back the other way as Reyes, top the key, gets in the lane, fakes the shot from the free throw line. He finds Rogers. Back to Reyes as the Mustangs will set something up. Coleman, right corner. Couple of left-hand dribbles. Wanted to go inside, but Potter wasn't looking. Stolen by Brunner. Here come the Bronx back the other way. Down the left wing. Crosses over into the paint. Floats one up. That's off. Rebound pulled in by Brunner as the Bronx will get a second crack at it. Top the key. Keelan pump fakes. Goes inside to Hanna. As Hanna brought the ball down, he's going to draw the foul. Much to the chagrin of the Mustang faithful. As that's Borchardt. Lobs it up top as Brunner's going to get called for the push-off. Back to my point, though, when Hanna brought that ball down, he's so tall that when you bring it down, it allows those guards to dig in and get their hands on it. That time it got a foul because Coleman reached in from the side. But if you're Hanna, if you're going to go down one dribble, like to be a hard dribble, get it right back up, make a strong move, as he's very capable on that block. Mustangs basketball, it's Reyes on the right wing. Inside to White, faces up on the right block. Dribbles all the way across the left block, reaches around, lays it in with the left hand. It's a tough move there from White, as Fowler will walk it up the left wing. He finds Keelan, top of the key. Couple of crossover dribbles, hands to Brunner. Takes a shot, spins in the lane all the way to the rack. Right hand layup short. Rebound pulled in by White. So here comes Rogers down the right wing. Attacks the floor as he steps back, trying to force it in between two Bronx defenders, unable to do so. Poked out of bounds by the Broncos. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 30, Tanner Hagar. And number 13, Brian Salazar. Inbounded to Hagar as he finds Rogers, top of the key. Goes to Reyes on the left wing. 2:15 to go in the first quarter. 8-4 Mustangs on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Rogers three-pointer short. Rebound pulled in by Hagar. Mustangs get another crack at it. Another three-pointer off. They battle for the rebound underneath. As a good job there by Connor White to be able to knock that off of Hanna out of bounds. Will be Mustangs basketball. 2:02 left to go in the first quarter, but we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Matt Elliott as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. As you can hear, it is rocking in here when the band gets going. As you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Jackson basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as thing on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio. Mustangs basketball, as this is Reyes. Gets a screen, pulls up from the top of the key, lets it go. That's back rimming out. Rebound pulled in by the Bronx in the form of Mason Borchardt. He finds Brunner up the right wing. Here come the Bronx back the other way. Stops. Top the key as Keelan thought about stepping into one. Instead goes back to Brunner. He drives down the lane. Pump fake right hand layup on the way. Rattles around and falls. Gets the whistle as well as Brunner will shoot the and one free throw. Nice move there from Seb Brunner. Fouls on 13, Salazar his first. Second of the quarter against the Mustangs. Bronx have 3 fouls against as the free throw is off. Rebound pulled in by Natrona County as they find Rogers. He will walk it up the floor. Keelan greets him at the half-court line as the Mustangs into the offense. A couple of between the legs crossover dribbles looking for a teammate. Finds Reyes on the left wing. Goes to White. Faces up. Pump fakes. Dribbles to the elbow. Top to key. He finds Hagar. Drives right into the lane. Down the lane. Right hand layup is good. Nice little running hook shot there by Hagar. As so far a couple of times, the Mustangs have done a really good job using their frames to wall off a defender and then using the extension in their arms to reach around the rim and lay it in. Lob inside to Hannah as he catches off glass. No good, as a foul will be called against the Mustangs in the form of Connor White, as when Hannah went to shoot the shot, White's arm was wrapped around. That's his first, team third. Hannah to the line to shoot the first free throw. On the way, rattles around and out. As Hannah steps back to the line, he is just a 46% free throw shooter on the year. Checking in the game for the Mustangs, number 15, Nomar Gonzalez. Free throw on the way is good, as Hannah goes 1 for 2 from the line. Checking in for the Bronx, number 22, Jack Barize. 10-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mustangs on top with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Salazar catches top to key, thought about it, instead goes back to Rogers. A couple of right-hand dribbles. He's cut off by Keelan, fakes the handoff, drives into the lane, jump stops, kicks it into the corner as the Bronx continue to work around. Rogers catches short baseline, drops it off inside. Right-hand layup there from number 15, Gonzalez. Makes it a 5-point game as once again used the body to ward off a defender. Used his frame to lay it in. Brunner down the lane. He finds Barize, continues. Shot from Borchardt is off. Here comes the Mustangs. 3 seconds to go. Good hands there by Barize as Brenner doesn't have enough time to get a shot off, but Barize stops what would have been a good attack from the Mustangs. That'll do it for us here in the first quarter. 12-7 Mustangs over the Bronx as we are in the quarterfinals of the 4A basketball state tournament here in Wyoming. As you are watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio. We'll be right back after this.
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
Water testing, community enhancement grants, seedling trees and wildflowers, classroom lessons and specialty workshops, composting and conservation of water and soil. The Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve Uintah County residents. Visit our website today, uintahcountycd.com.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today, 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Jackson basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Mustangs ball to start. It's Reyes, top of the key. As they find White on the left wing. Fakes the handoff. Back to the top to key to Reyes as they nearly collide with the official on the far side. Mustangs doing a good job working the ball here as they started with the ball here in the second quarter, and 40 seconds have elapsed. Salazar, pull up, right wing, three on the way. He's back rimming out. Rebound pulled in by Brunner as he's going to push it up the left wing. He finds Borchardt streaking down the right side as he's stopped there. Sets up. They go inside to Hannah, turns, floats with the left hand. That's good. As Andrew Hannah got deep in the middle of the paint, received the pass, turn, and hit a little baby hook shot from 5 feet out. Cuts the deficit to 3. This is Rogers. Hands to White. He will go to Coleman. Drives down the lane. Up and under move. That's blocked by Borchardt. Here come the Bronx back the other way with Brunner. Across the timeline, middle of the floor, into the paint. Stops, looking for a teammate. Finds one in the form of Keelan, as Brunner will get the ball back, calls a play, as the Bronx will reset. This is Hannah at the free throw line. Works it to Barise on the left wing. Right back to Hannah on the block. His shot no good, as it looked like it slipped out of his hand. Coleman pulls in the rebound for the Mustangs. Here comes Rogers down the left wing. Mustangs leading scorer into the lane. Floats it up with the right hand. No good, but he draws the foul. As that quick shiftiness, as that explosiveness shows why he averages over 15 points a game. As a nice little hesitation move at the free throw line, as that'll lead to him shooting 2 free throws. Rogers is a 76% free throw shooter on the season. First free throw on the way is good. 13-9 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, as Fowler will check in for Borchardt. Of note, Keelan has 2 fouls for the Bronx, as we are 6:17 left to go in the second corner. Second free throw on the way. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Hannah. 13-9 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Bronx with the ball. On the right wing, this is Keelan. Top of the key to Hannah. Surveys, looks over the defense, finds Fowler. Catch and shoot, right wing 3. Rolls around and out. Rebound pulled in by Hannah, as he finds Keelan on the left wing. He'll fire away the 3. That's good. 13-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 5:52 left to go in the second quarter. Rogers has the ball for the Mustangs, works it on the left wing to Salazar. He gets a screen, drives right towards the paint, stops. As he finds Reyes on the right wing, continues down the lane, uses his body to protect the ball, lays it in. One thing that these Mustangs are very, very good at is using their body to ward off a shot blocker and laying it in over them. As that's about the 4th time I think I've said that today about the Mustangs, as Brunner on the left wing. Top to key to Fowler, works it to Keelan. Inside to Hannah on the right block. Turns, left-hand hook shot, no good, but he draws the foul. Hannah will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As the call was a hold on the jersey. First free throw from Hannah is good. As White will check out for 21, Taze Turnbull, as well as number 23, Gavin Paddock. Hannah's free throw into the routine. Right hand free throw on the way. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Potter as he checked back into the game as well. This is Reyes. Potter has it on the left wing. Drives right to the middle of the floor. His reverse layup is good. What a finish that was there by Potter through some contact. Comes Brunner, 17-13 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 4:53 left to go in the second quarter. Bronx with the basketball. Top to key, it's Keelan. Pump fakes. Drives right. As he fakes the handoff to Fowler, he's going to be called for the carrying violation, as that hand just slipped a bit underneath the ball. It'll be Mustangs basketball with 4:44 left to go in the second quarter. 17-13, they lead on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 5 on the floor for the Mustangs. Brunner, Keelan, Borchardt, Hannah, and Fowler. Keelan is playing with 2 fouls and guarding Rogers, the best player for the Mustangs. Rogers has the ball, drives right. Still continues the dribble alive down the baseline. They work it around. Potter, left wing, pulls up from the left elbow. That's off. Rebound pulled in by Borchardt as he is fouled on the play. Foul will go against Coleman. That's his second. Hagar will check in for him. Mustangs are going to press. Fowler has it on the right wing in the backcourt. Crosses over. Back to Borchardt as he gets it across the timeline. Bronx into the offense as Hannah kicks it to Keelan. Left wing 3 on the way is good. 17-16 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Keelan knocks down his second three-pointer of the game. As Reyes crosses over, Drives into the paint, uses his body, protect the shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hanna. He finds Brunner. He's off and running down that right wing. Bronx with the ball. Crosses over, pulls up from way downtown. That's good. As that gives the Bronx their first lead of the contest at 19-17 with 3:39 left to go in the second quarter on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. This is Potter, top of the key. Zeal fakes the handoff to Reyes. He'll go to Turnbull. Back to the top of the key for Hagar. Finds Turnbull on the right wing. Reyes looks over the defense. Finds Rogers as he attacks the lane. His right hand reverse layup is good. What a finish that was from Rogers, as his entire body was on the right side of the hoop, except for his right arm, which finishes on the left side, as that is something that Rogers excels at. As you can see, he's very crafty around the rim. It's Brunner. Inside to Hanna. Quickly to the left corner, three on the way. Side rim and out on the Borchardt attempt. Reyes with the board as he fires ahead. Catch and shoot, right hand layup is good, as that was laid in by Potter. 21-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 2:43 left to go in the second quarter as Brunner splits a couple of defenders, floats it up from the lane. That's good from Brunner. It's a tough finish as he floats it over a defender after he split two defenders at the top of the key. Hagar will slow it down. He hands to Rogers. Crosses over top the key into the lane. Uses his body. Pump fakes. Lets the defender go by. Lays it in on the left side. And we are going to get a timeout called by Natrona County. So we'll take a quick break. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Bronx basketball as a man-to-man press coming as Brunner is guarded by Gonzalez up the floor. On the right wing, Brenner gets it right back from Hanna. As Hanna catches at the elbow, fakes the handoff, works to Fowler on the right wing. Dribble handoff of Borchardt as Fowler catches right corner three on the way is good. As the Bronx retake the lead, 24-23 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Nice pass there from Hanna as he found Fowler in that right corner. It's Rogers. Loses it into the hands of Brunner. Here come the Bronx back the other way. The minute 40 left to go in the second corner. It's Brunner. Top of the key. Keelan fakes the shot, drives, turns, spins, fades over the defender, knocks it down from 15. 26-23 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Here come the Mustangs as the Bronx fall back into his own defense. It's Rogers. 3-2 zone here for the Mustangs. Working on the right wing to Hagar, back to Rogers. Potter left wing as Hagar comes to the top of the key. Rogers on the right wing. Couple of crossover dribbles, looking for a teammate. Finds one inside as they kick it out. Potter attacks down the lane. His right-hand layup is good. They use a nice entry pass to the middle of the zone against the Turnbull as he spins, finds a player on the wing, and Potter reverse layup on the right side. This is Brunner. Bronx with the ball, gets a screen, steps back, fires away. That's good. Silky smooth step back there from Seb Brunner. 29-25 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It's Hagar. Rogers back to Hagar. He's going to fire for three. Answers right back. 29-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Boy, if the rest of this game is anything like the first half, we are in for a classic here at the Casper College. It's Brunner, top of the key. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Picks up his dribble. Has his pass stolen. Here comes Potter down the right lane. His right-hand layup blocked by Brunner. Rebound tipped in by Hagar. Good hustle by Hagar. Gives the Bronx the lead with 2 seconds to go. Brunner fires full court as he misses the backboard just barely, as that is going to do it for us here in the first half. What a game so far, 30-29. Mustangs on top of the Bronx as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ 95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having an affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685, and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, when benefits matter.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Jackson Hole basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ 95 Jackson Hole Radio, as we have some first half highlights for you, brought to you by Jackalope, as let Jackalope do the hopping for your shopping at Jackalope on the Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show, where our vision is to improve yours. Let's go over the stats for Natrona County. They're leading 30-29 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, as they shoot the ball 1 for 6 from 3 points, as they made their first three-pointer in the final minute of the second quarter. They go 1 for 3 from the charity stripe, as leading them in scoring is Colton Rogers with 9, followed by Tanner Hagar has 7. Rogan Potter has 6. Nomar Gonzalez, J.L. Reyes with a pair each for the Mustangs for a total of 30 points. They have 13 rebounds, 4 on the offensive side, 9 defensive. We're called for 5 fouls. Connor White and Nevin Coleman, starters for this Natrona County team, both picked up 2 fouls in the first half. Finished with 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 block shot, and a pair of steals. Let's turn it over to the Jackson side. They shoot 11 of 23 from the floor, 5 of 10 from the three-point line, as their three-point shooting has really kept them into this game. 2 of 5 from the free throw line for a total of 29 points. Keelan and Brunner with 10 each, followed by Andrew Hanna, who has 4. A.J. Fowler tossed in a 3 as Mason Bourchard has 2 points. 15 total rebounds, 5 offensive, 10 defensive. They were called for 4 personal fouls, 2 against Keelan, as he's key for the Bronx the rest of the way as he's guarding Rogers. 3 total assists to 5 turnovers, 2 block shots, and 3 steals, all by Brunner, as those are your Jackalope first half highlights. Jackalope. Let Jackalope do the hopping for your shopping on the Uinta Iron Vision halftime show, where our vision is to improve yours. When we come back, we will have a little bit on the Student Spotlight brought to you by Aspen Cinemas, as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Jackson basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
It's lunchtime, and I'm stuck at the office.
Jackalope. The big game is on. I can't miss it just to pick up groceries.
Jackalope.
Mom, I need supplies for my school project.
Jackalope.
Doing the hopping for your shopping. Jackalope Delivery, 307-679-7174.
Jackalope.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uinta County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uinta County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, as it is time for the Aspen Cinemas Red Devil Spotlight. As here we'd usually have an interview with the Red Devils. We're unable to get those with a quick turnaround of the icebreaker this week, as well as state tournaments we were covering last week, as this is all part of the Uinta Iron Vision halftime show. But you can still scan the QR code to get your tickets. Brady Roberts was last week's Red Devil Spotlight interview as he won a state title. Quite a few state titles came home to Evanston this year for Red Devils athletics, as it's been a very successful year so far, and it's not quite done, as the Red Devils will play tomorrow at noon at the Ford Wyoming Center. They will take on Cheyenne East, as it'll be a matchup with the Thunderbirds. Winner of this game will move on to play Cheyenne Central tomorrow at 9 p.m. at the Ford Wyoming Center, as it'll be another late start for the winners of this game, as they will take on Cheyenne Central. Loser will play Riverton at 1:30 p.m. tomorrow at the Ford Wyoming Center, as that is a calendar update for you. As we come back, we'll have the second half for you.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees, including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we are just about to start the second half. Natrona County Mustangs on top over the Jackson Hole Bronx, 30-29 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. I'm Aaron Poling. Thank you for joining us as we are live from Casper College sitting courtside. It'll be Jackson's basketball to start. But before we get to that, you are watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Jackson basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as tuning in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio. This is all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. As if you're wondering where Jake is, as he would usually be here for Jackson games, Jake Nichols is currently at the Icebreaker Rodeo, which you can find on mylocalrodeo.com, or you can find it on My Local Radio. Elon Olive and Jake Nichols have everything for you as Brunner down the lane gets a good look, floater misses. Here come the Mustangs back the other way. It's Potter, crosses over, attacks the left block, slips as his shot went up. As Borchardt will get a block. Brunner pushes it ahead to Fowler, diving out of bounds, trying to save it, unable to do so. Great effort there by A.J. Fowler. But it'll be Mustangs basketball with 7:34 left to go in the third quarter. If you contrast this to the first possession of the second quarter, the Mustangs used the clock for about 40 seconds before they got a shot off. We've already had 3 possessions in the opening 30 here in the third. As the pace of this one's really picked up, it's Reyes on the right wing. Mustangs with the ball as Coleman works it to Rogers on the left wing. Back to Reyes, top of the key. Dribbles over to the left wing. Finds Potter on the right wing. Surveys. Finds Rogers on the right wing, guarded by Keelan. White catches at the elbow. Back to Rogers as the Mustangs continue to work clock. Work it to the left wing for Potter. He dribbles to the free throw line, hands to Rogers. He attacks down the paint. Up and under moves, poked out of bounds. It'll depend as it will stay with the Mustangs, as I believe Keelan got that with his arm. Mustangs basketball out of bounds to the right of their offensive hoop. They'll be attacking from right to left if you're sitting at the scorer's table. Potter floats one up from 5 feet, no good. Rebound pulled in by Brunner. Here come the Bronx back the other way. Brunner dribbles to the top of the key as he finds Hannah. Back to Brunner, gets a screen, drives left to the left elbow, drops off inside to Hannah. Tough catches, it was in his feet. They go to the floor. It'll be a timeout called by the Bronx before the jump ball. Great job there by Coach Elliott as he got the timeout immediately. As when we come back, we'll have more of the third quarter. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Apologize about the technical difficulties that we were having. 32-30 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mustangs press, Bronx break it. Borchardt from the left corner drives baseline, but he was grabbed there by Reyes. Not the worst foul in the world if you're the Mustangs, as if he doesn't grab him, Borchardt has a path to the lane, or excuse me, a path to the rim down that baseline. Brunner catches left corner, goes to Hannah. Work it around. This is Fowler on the right wing. As they'll set up, Brunner catches, top of the key, crosses over as he dances with Reyes. Goes to Hannah on the left block, turns, fires off glass, no shot as he banks it in. Foul was on the floor before the shot, as to be called against Rogers. It'll be his first, team third of the quarter. Brunner to inbound. Lobs it to Hannah at the left elbow. Works to Fowler, right wing. He'll hand to Brunner. Gets a screen, drives to the top of the key, pulls up from the free throw line. That's short. Fowler trying to save it, throws it into the hands of White. As here come the Bronx the other way. Coleman tough catches. He's taken out. As that was Keelan, who went to jump in the air to try to catch the pass as he knocked down Fowler, as there was no ill intent there. It doesn't make it hurt any less, though, as the two collided. As Keelan and Coleman appear to be all right. 4:46 left to go in the third quarter. 32-30 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lob to the top of the key for Rogers. He gets a screen. Drives left into the paint. Jump stops, finds Coleman as he drives to the left block. His reverse layup actually tried to pass it out. Stolen by the Bronx. Here comes Brunner back the other way. Splits a pair of defenders all the way to the rim. Lays it in, and we are tied at 32 apiece. It's Rogers. Across the timeline. Into the offense with a 4:22 left to go in the third quarter. Rogers gets a screen from Coleman. Drives right. Steps back into the paint as he uses his frame to protect the ball. Hands to Reyes. He's at the top of the key. Couple of dribbles. Drives to the right wing. Back to Rogers. Mustangs will reset. Rogers gets a screen. Drives right. Takes the shot. Trying to go inside to Coleman. Borchardt's going to be called for the reach-in foul, as there'll be three personal fouls. Or excuse me, 3 team fouls against both teams, as that's only Borchardt's second. Checking the game for the Mustangs, number 13. That's Salazar, as he'll check back in. Had some real good minutes in the first half for the Mustangs. Reyes to inbound. Finds Salazar in the right corner. As he drives, a couple of hesitation moves up and under. Finds White at the right elbow. As he'll go to Reyes, top to key. Mustangs will reset. This is Salazar, right wing. Back to Reyes, top of the key. Hands to Rogers as he drives right across the top of the key. Hands to Salazar on a handoff, as he's going to be called for a traveling violation as he spun. Fowler to inbound. Mustangs are going to press as it's Brunner. He and Reyes will dance the full length of the floor as a pass is stolen. Coleman can keep it in bounds. He has the layup attempt as he stops. Left-hand layup, no good. Great defense by Keelan getting back as Hannah clears the rebound. Looking for a teammate. Comes Brunner. Crosses over. Across the timeline into the offense. Another pass deflected out of bounds by Coleman. As that defensive intensity from Coleman is something they missed for the Mustangs in the first half, as he was on the bench with a lot of foul trouble, as Hagar is going to check in for Salazar. 32-32 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We are tied with 3:14 left to go in the third quarter. Borchardt catches on the left wing, drives, pulls up from 15, shot is off, rebound cleared by Hagar. Here comes Reyes down the left wing. Mustangs attack, middle of the floor, Reyes spins, floats it up, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Bronx as Brunner has it. That rebound will be credited to Hannah as he finds Brunner. He's across the timeline, Bronx into the offense. Left wing, Keelan catch and shoot, left wing three. Rolls around the rim and out. Rebound cleared by Hagar as he'll go to Rogers. Mustangs on the attack with 2:42 left to go. Hesitation move at the three-point line. Pull up from the free throw line, no good. Great defense there by Keelan as it's Brunner. He attacks some space, gets all the way down the lane. Behind the back pass to Hannah as he lays it in. As Seb Brunner into his bag with a flashy pass there. 34-32 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Bronx lead their first lead since the second quarter as Rogers hands to Reyes. He will go to Hagar on the left wing. Hands to Rogers, top the key. Drives left into the paint. Pulls up at the left block. Will float it up high to Reyes. Hagar, back to Reyes. Surveys from the left wing into the paint. Hands to Coleman. He continues his drive back to Reyes, top the key as Rogers catches, drives into the paint, uses his right hand. Hook shot off the glass while running is good. 34-34. And there's not much Gavin Keelan can do when Rogers gets to his spot with a running hook shot like that as Keelan across the timeline into the offense finds Fowler. Catch and shoot, left wing three is good. 37-34 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Here come the Mustangs back the other way with Reyes. He drives. Finds Hagar to Rogers. Gets a screen going left into the paint as he lays it up and in. Gets the whistle as well as he'll go to the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. 37-36 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Checking into the game for the Bronx, number 22, Barizi, as well as Owen Kana with his first minutes in this one. Potter back into the game, as well as Nomar Gonzalez for the Mustangs. 1:19 to go in the third quarter. Bronx on top, 37-36. Mustangs go to the line with an opportunity to tie the ball game. Into the routine. First free throw on the way. Back rim and out as Hannah pulls in the rebound. As a game like this, free throws, it's going to come down to that charity stripe, and free throws have been in favor of the Bronx as they have shot a better percentage. This is Borchardt on the right wing. Steps back, finds Barizi. Back to Borchardt. Had to catch it on his shoelaces or else he had an open look. Borchardt gets it right back from Barizi. They go inside to Hannah. He spins, left-hand layup, no good. Jump ball, great play there by Reyes as he was able to reach in and get the jump ball. It'll go to the Mustangs. 52.1 left to go here in the third quarter. 37-36 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. See what the Mustangs decide to do here. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. They can hold for the final shot if they choose to do so, as Rogers is going to dribble over to the scorer's table. Bronx are in a zone defense, that 3-2 zone, as it's Fowler, Borchardt, and Kana across the top. Down low, Hannah and Barize. As Rogers still has the ball, looks like the Mustangs are going to hold for the final shot. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. As Rogers ready to go, gets going, finds Hagar to Reyes, top the key. They work it around, skip pass. Catch and shoot three on the way, back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by the Bronx. Two to work with as a pass stolen, but the Mustangs unable to get a shot off, and that is how the third quarter will end. Bronx on top, 37-36 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Explore Logan, Utah.
It's lunchtime, and I'm stuck at the...
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Fowler's catch and shoot three, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Mustangs. That's Reyes. Works it to Rogers on the right wing. Little hesitation move at the three-point line. Attacks the rim, lays it in, and one coming for Rogers. As he might not be the fastest player in the world, but he is very shifty, and he uses that hesitation move to a very good advantage. If you're a young basketball player listening in at home, that hesitation move as a guard, that can be your best friend, as the free throw on the way is good. 39-37 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As head coach Kurt Paddock imploring his team to talk on defense as they're going to press. Down the right wing as Brunner does a good job getting his feet on the side, on the offensive side of the hook line as he steps into a three-pointer and buries it. 40-39. Brunner toe-tapped that line to make sure his feet were established. Coleman, catch and shoot, left corner three, answers right back. 42-40 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 7:18 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Brunner. Crosses over, attacks the lane, finds Fowler, catch and shoot, left corner three on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hanna. As he attacks, he's fouled. He'll shoot two free throws with 7:07 left to go in the fourth quarter. 42-40 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As Hanna will shoot two free throws. Into the routine, first free throw on the way, front rim and off. That last foul was assessed to 21. Turnbull. His first. Second free throw is good as Hanna goes 1 for 2 from the line. Comes Reyes as Brunner is face guarding Rogers the entire way, as we're going to get a moving screen called against the Mustangs. That'll be on Coleman. As you can hear what the Natrona County faithful thinks of that, as this game is being played in Casper, right in the backyard of the Mustangs, as they have the home crowd advantage, although they are the road team. A little bit of an advantage that you get for being one of the high schools in the Casper area, whether Kelly Walsh or Natrona County, as you get to play in the state tournament right in your backyard. Brunner drives from the left wing, layup no good, rebound cleared by Hagar. Here come the Mustangs back the other way. 42-41 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 6:36 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rogers spins up and under move. Good defense from Brunner as they'll have to reset. Rogers on the right wing. Drives right into the paint, floats one up, uses his body, no good. Rebound tipped up, no good as White lays it in on the third offensive rebound, as we'll get a timeout called by the Mustangs as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx Basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. All that's on the line right now is a date with Cheyenne Central in the semifinals on this side of the bracket, as the Mustangs lead 44-41 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Bronx trail by 3 with 6:21 left to go here in the fourth quarter, as it'll be Bronx basketball out of bounds underneath their hoop. As a defensive configuration for the Mustangs, it appears that they are going to press. It'll be a man-to-man full-court press. Fowler will inbound as we are ready to go. Finds Brunner, as Brunner and Reyes will dance the full length of the court. Brunner crosses the timeline as they trap immediately. As Brunner catches, pump fakes, steps back, wanted a shot. Instead, he works it to Borchardt on the left wing, inside to Hanna at the free throw line. Faces up, attacks the left block. Stops, drops it off inside to Borchardt. His reverse layup is good. As a pass ahead to Coleman, he's going to lay it in before the Mustangs can get back. As Coach Elliott is not going to be happy about that. Comes Brunner. 46-43 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 5 minutes, 43 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Hanna faces up, drives, spins into the lane, runs into Brunner as he has to find a teammate able to do so in Borchardt. Top the key to Keelan as he'll go to Brunner. Brunner had it poked away for a moment, regains possession. As he gets the screen, drives right, picks up the dribble, hands to Keelan. As Keelan lost it, it's Coleman again. His length defensively has been a problem for the Bronx here in the second quarter as we're going to foul called against Reyes. As 5:14 left to go in the fourth quarter. 46-43 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Brunner has it, top the key. Gets a screen, drives right, into the paint, floats as he's going to draw a foul again. See, this is on, it's on Reyes again. That's his third. As an official has a conversation with a couple of players. As get a little chippy, a little trash talk going on in the basketball game. Never hurt anyone. Lobbed up top to Hanna, catches at the right elbow. He'll find Fowler top the key, works it to Borchardt right corner. It's a good catch there by Keelan as he's going to fire the three. As he had to gather that in, buries the three. As he had to tip that to himself just to keep the play alive. And we are tied 46-46 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It's Reyes to Rogers on the right wing. Spins in the lane, up and under move. Right hand layup blocked, but he's going to draw the foul. As Rogers will shoot 2 free throws with 4:43 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rogers steps to the line. First free throw on the way, back rim and out. As free throws with 4:43 left to go in the fourth quarter are going to play a huge part in deciding who moves on to the semifinals game with Cheyenne Central. Rogers back to the line. Second free throw on the way is good. 47-46 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It's Brunner. Reyes is doing a good job making Brunner work throughout the entire games. He's had to go a full 80 feet with a defender right in his face as Brunner crosses over, finds Fowler, catch and shoot, left corner, threes off. Rebound pulled in by, it's going to go out of bounds as Rogers lets it go. Last touch by the Bronx. With 4:27 left to go in the fourth quarter, it'll be Mustangs basketball, but not before the Bronx call a timeout. As you are watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Welcome back inside the West Rock Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio as Reyes all the way to the rack lays it in. 49-46 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Here comes Brunner. Crosses over, finds Borchardt on the left wing. Drives left towards the paint, pulls up from 15, that's good. Smooth looking pull-up jumper there from Borchardt. as he brings the lead back to 1 with 3:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. 49-48 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It's Reyes, top of the key. Back dribbles, finds Rogers. Work it on the right wing to Hagar. Back to Reyes. So he crosses over. Rogers, top of the key, drives left into the paint. Pump fakes, allows the defender to go by and floats it in from 5 feet. As Rogers is very smooth around the rim. He's a 5'11" guard, but he's so crafty that it's hard to defend. He can use the body to protect the ball, or there uses a pump fake to get an open look. 51-48 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 3:10 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Brunner. Gets a screen, goes right. Finds Borchardt on the right wing, inside to Hannah, left open, right hand layup is good. 51-50 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 2:55 to go in the fourth quarter. As Rogers walks it across the floor. Cross timeline into the offense. Mustangs with the ball. 2:45 to go in the fourth quarter. They have a 1-point advantage, 51-40 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. I want to thank you for joining us here from Casper College as it's Reyes on the right wing. I'm Aaron Poling filling in for Jake Nichols on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio. It's Rogers on the left wing. Gets a screen, drives right, stops at the free throw line, uses the hesitation move. Good defense there from Keelan as Reyes attacks, floats it down the lane. Foul is going to be called as Reyes will shoot 2 free throws. He'll go to the line. This year only 18 for 43 from the free throw line. It's a 42% percentage as these free throws are big. First free throw on the way. Front of the rim. Dances around, falls in for Reyes. As Potter checks in for Hagar. Reyes back to the line to shoot the second free throw. These free throws, you can almost throw the percentages right out the window. It's more about having the mental fortitude to step to the line and knock him down, as Reyes does just that, goes 2 for 2 from the line. As these free throws are huge with 2:15 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 53-50 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Brunner crosses over into the paint, finds Fowler, catch and shoot, 15-footer short. Rebound pulled in by Rogers, and we're going to foul called against Brunner. That's his fourth. With 2:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Both teams have 4 team fouls. We'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way, making that free throw shooting doubly important. Broncs are going to press. 53-50 on the State Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As they'll back off the press, it's Rogers. As the clock winds under him, 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Reminder, winner of this game will play Cheyenne Central at 9 p.m. tomorrow at the Ford Wyoming Center. Loser of this game will play at 1:30. Still at the Ford Wyoming Center, they will play Riverton as Potter picks up his dribble, and we're going to get a timeout called by the Mustangs as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Jackson basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Tires broadcast booth. Broncs with the basketball as a foul will be called against the Broncs. As Brunner and Fowler were in the area, as it'll be on Fowler, which is huge because that would have been 5 against Brunner. But that will send that'll send number 30, Tanner Hagar, to the line to shoot free throws, where he is an 83% free throw shooter on the year. First free throw on the way, back rim and out. 1:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. That's why we talk about throwing those percentages out the window. Hagar back to the line to shoot. Second free throw on the way is good. 1 for 2 from the line for Hagar, as Potter's going to check in for him. As the Mustangs go offense for defense. Fowler to inbound, as the Mustangs going to bring pressure the whole way, as Fowler has the ball, gets a screen, finds Brunner. Across the timeline into the offense. 1:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Brunner step back, gets it right back from Keelan. As he pulls up from way downtown, that's back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Rogers, who did a great job boxing out, as he's going to draw the foul, as he's going to shoot 2 free throws. As not a bad foul there. Except the only issue is it'll be on Hannah. That's his 5th. But for Rogers, if he doesn't foul him there, it's a 2-on-1 for the Mustangs, as we're going to get a timeout called by the Bronx with 1:04 left to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to keep it right here and set the game scene for you. 54-50 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 at Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 1:04 left to go in the fourth quarter. 54-50 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, as Rogers will step to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Opportunity to put the Mustangs up by 6 points, as it's a 2-possession game right now. 1:04 left to go. As if you're the Bronx, if the second free throw is missed, a rebound is of the utmost importance. You have to have that rebound. As Rogers will step to the line. Into the routine. First free throw on the way is good. Rogers will step back to the line for the second half. He shoots 76% from the floor, as an inadvertent buzzer goes off. We'll set up, do it again, as Rogers gets the ball, steps to the line, into the routine. A couple of right-handed dribbles. Takes a look at the rim, dips the knees. Second free throw is good. 56-50 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, as Brunner crosses over middle of the floor, attacks, has it stolen away. As a couple of players hit the floor, we're going to get a jump ball called before the timeout. But possession will stay with the Mustangs. As the Mustangs were trying to get a timeout, it is loud in here, as it is hard to hear. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 30, that's Hagar. For the Bronx, it's number 10, Kana. He replaces Barize. Long open court pass. Rogers open out in front of everyone. His right-hand layup is good and one, as Rogers will get the old-fashioned 3-point play, as I think the Natrona County faithful are starting to feel it. 58-50 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, with 53.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rogers steps back to the free throw line. Into the routine, free throw on the way. That's short, rebound pulled in by Hannah. Here comes Borchardt up the wing, finds Fowler on the right wing, stops, finds Brunner, catch and shoot, fakes the right corner three, finds Fowler, top to key three, no good. Rebound pulled in by the by the Mustangs, as that is Hagar, who was fouled by Hannah. As a correction, Keelan was the one that fouled out of the game a couple moments ago. 42 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter for the Mustangs. This is their best free throw shooter by percentage, with players with more than 20 attempts on the year. Into the routine, free throw on the way is short. 42 seconds remain in the fourth quarter. If you're the Bronx, you have to go quickly, and you probably have to get a three in this situation, but You need to score as quickly as possible. Second free throw is good. 9-point game. As here comes Kana. Hands to Fowler. As he crosses over, they find Borchardt in the right corner. Turns, fires the three over defender, makes it. What a shot that was from Borchardt. As we'll get a timeout. 59-53 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with 31.3 left to go in the fourth quarter. As you're watching watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Jackson basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. It'll be Mustangs basketball, 31.3 left to go in the fourth quarter. They got 2 timeouts remaining, as it'll be Hagar to inbound. He can run the baseline. As if he needs to call a timeout, he is able to do so, as Jackson called the last timeout. Hagar surveys, fakes the long pass, is going to find Rogers, as he is fouled there by Ward. As he's called for the push. But that'll send Rogers to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Rogers to the line to shoot. Into the routine. First free throw on the way. Rattles around and falls in. Checking in for the Mustangs will be Potter and Gonzalez. Checking in for the Bronx, number 11, Aaron Larson. 60-53 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Looking to push it to 8. Free throw is short. Rebound pulled in by Borchardt. As he goes down, someone stepped on his ankle. He appears to be in a lot of pain. As Fowler into the front court, finds Brunner. Got to go quickly. Stops, fires the shot that hits the side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by the Mustangs, as that looks like it's going to do it. As they're going to have to get a player on the floor for Borchardt, as he was barely able to get to the half-court line. As they're going to get Barize in for him, as he looks to be pretty banged up. As when he came down with that rebound, he landed on someone's foot. And that's always a dangerous part of rebounding, is when you land on someone's foot. They'll send Coleman to the line to shoot free throws. 68% on the year. Into the routine. Couple of right-handed dribbles. Free throw on the way is good. Coleman's 60th made free throw of the year gives the Mustangs 61 points. They lead 61-53 with 13.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Second free throw on the way from Coleman. Rattles around and out. Rebound pulled in by Hanna. As he finds Brunner. Here come the Bronx back the other way. 9 seconds to go in the game. It's Barize on the wing. Back to Brunner. Catch and shoot. Right wing. 3 on the way is good. As that will do it for us here. As a pass was coming to Ray as he wasn't looking, but the clock ran out as the Mustangs win this one 61-56 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Mustangs basketball online at of Bronx basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio. We'll be right back with the postgame show right after this commercial break.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Jackson basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio. It is time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, as we'll start with the Natrona County Mustangs, as they shoot 23 of 45 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3. They shot the ball 13 of 22 from the free throw line, but in the second half, their free throw percentage was 63%, much better than the 33 they shot in the first half. As the Mustangs only made 2 threes in the game. They made 1 each half. As Coleman hit 1. Nevin Coleman, hit 1 in the second half. Tanner Hagar hit 1 in the first half. As we go over the totals, 61 total points, 27 total rebounds for the Mustangs, 6 offensively, 21 defensively. They had 12 fouls called against them, 7 assists to 5 turnovers, as they blocked 2 shots, came away with 4 total steals. As points leader for the Mustangs, Colton Rogers finishes with 24. Rogan Potter had 8. Tanner Hagar finished with 9. Potter with 8. Nevin Coleman has 6, as well as Connor White with 6. And then to round out the scoring, Nomar Gonzalez tossed in a pair. For the Bronx, they finished 21 of 46 from the floor, 10 of 22 from the three-point line, as they made 5 3-pointers in each half. 4 of 9 from the free throw line for a total of 56 points. 28 total rebounds, 22 defensive, 6 offensive, called for 18 personal fouls. A lot of those came at the end when they're trying to elongate the game. 9 total assists to 9 turnovers, 5 block shots, and 3 steals, none in the second half for the Bronx. They were led by Seb Brunner, who finished with an 18 point shot, 4 of 7 from 3, 7 of 15 from the floor. Mason Borchardt finishes with 9, as well as Andrew Hanna. A.J. Fowler had 7, as that rounds out the scoring for the Bronx, as that is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Now it's time for Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game, as we're going to give it to Seb Brunner with a step-back 3 in the beginning of the second half in the third quarter that really kind of helped the Bronx get back into this one. As it is time for your Pepsi player of the game, we're going to give that to Seb Brunner. Pepsi player of the game brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. That is what I like. Everything is better with Pepsi, as we give it to Seb Brunner, as that is going to do it for us here from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth for one last time tonight. You are watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Jackson basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. I want to take a quick second to thank all of our sponsors, because without you, none of this is possible. I also want to thank you for joining us really late here on a Thursday night, as that'll do it for us.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.